Black Panther and the Illuminati previews coming right up. Mr. Clicks Flicks is brought to you by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if you're in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has a winning role for all your gaming needs. You can visit them at luckydicecafé.com or on their Facebook page using the link found in the description of this video. Mr. Clicks Flicks is sponsored by trollandtoad.com, one of the largest online gaming retailers. Visit trollandtoad.com and use the promo code MrClicksFlix for 5% off your Heroclix order today. Alright guys, so it is that time of the year again. It is spoiler season for another Heroclix set. This time it is for Black Panther and the Illuminati, and this set is looking better and better every day. It looks like we're going to have a bunch of really powerful objects in this game, particular set. It's going to have, it looks like the Tesseract, possibly more than one Infinity Gauntlet, and some other really powerful items. So let's go ahead and take a look at the couple previews that we have in this batch. Alright, so up first we have number 40 in the set, so she's going to be rare, and it's Enigma. She has the AIM, Avengers, Armor, and Scientist keywords. Has one trait that is, you're always there for me. Adjacent friendly characters named Iron Patriot or Rescue modify attack +1 if on the same click number as Enigma. Otherwise, they modify defense +1. So stat modifiers are always cool. That's neat. Special on her movement is called, this is called phasing in English. Phasing teleport, passenger 1, and may carry characters with the flight symbol. When Enigma uses phasing teleport and does not carry, after resolutions you may choose a character whose square she moved through. That character gains immobile until your next turn. So that's pretty cool there. Handing out immobile with phasing teleport could be, depending on the map, that could really help you out. So that has potential to be really cool. Then the special on her defense is called a portion of pod. Super senses, impervious, but only if Enigma has a fortify token. At the end of your turn, if Enigma wasn't moved or placed, that turn give her a fortify token. At the beginning of your turn, remove all fortify tokens. So pretty cool there. So she has super senses basically no matter what. And if you didn't move or replace her, you give her a fortify token, and then she gains impervious. So that's neat enough. 65 points, Avengers team ability, 5 range, single target, 10 movement with that special, 10 attack with precision strike, 17 defense with that special, and 2 damage with shape change. Overall, this is definitely a niche piece. There are a few maps that I can think of where you could really hammer an opponent with that phasing special that she has. So I don't want to say that she's not good. Like, it's just that she's not apparently good when you look at her, like not readily apparent, but I think she definitely has a place with that phasing special. Next up we have Taskmaster, number 61 in the set. Looks like he's going to be a super rare, and he looks awesome. He has the Agency X, Hydra, Assassin, Martial Artist, and then a couple other keywords I can't quite make out there. He has 2 traits. First one is called I just killed, just because you hired me doesn't make us friends. Taskmaster doesn't count against theme teams. So that's really cool there. So that means if you have a theme team, I don't know what we'd say, Justice League, just to be hyperbole. Let's say you had a Justice League theme team, you want a Taskmaster on it, he doesn't count against your theme team, so you can still have your Justice League theme team. So that's really awesome there. That's a cool trait, and definitely makes sense for Taskmaster. Then his other trait is called I memorized moves from dozens of chumps. Take your best shot. Free. Choose 2. And there are a ton of things to choose from. Charge, Flurry, Running Shot, Blades, Claws, Fangs, Incapacitate, Penetrating Psychic Blast, Precision Strike, Combat Reflexes, Energy Shield Deflection, Close Combat Expert, Exploit Weakness, Ranged Combat Expert. Taskmaster can use the chosen powers until your next turn. This turn, characters targeted by Taskmaster with an attack can't use the chosen powers until your next turn. So that's really cool there. So like, let's say you were going to attack a character that had, you were based with somebody and they had combat reflexes. You could choose combat reflexes with Taskmaster, and then, I don't know, then choose Flurry, for example. then that would make it so that the opposing character basically lost their combat reflexes, and then you get to flurry, which is amazing. This is a really cool character and a really good figure. Meta, I don't know, but definitely a good one that's going to be fun for casual games nonetheless. He is 100 points, has the wild card team ability. That's what the question mark means, so he can copy team abilities. Then he has a 6 range single target, 8 movement with sidestep, 11 attack, 18 defense with toughness and indomitability, 3 damage with leadership. So it's important to note that, like, let's say you pick charge with his trait, you'd still have charge and sidestep, so you'd be able to sidestep and then charge for another 4, so it's effectively a 6 move thing. So definitely cool. I really like this figure a lot. Gonna be a must get in my opinion. This Taskmaster is really good. The one that they made in Civil War was good. This one is way better in my opinion. So definitely need this guy. Really cool preview. Next up is our first chase figure preview. It is Captain America number 71. He has the Avengers, and something I can't quite make out. Illuminati and soldier keywords. He has 2 traits and a special on his attack. His first trait is only to defend Earth and our reality. It's plus 15 points, so you'd add 15 points to make him 150 points. And it says Captain America starts the game with any Avengers Infinity Gauntlet equipped. So this implies that there's more than one Infinity Gauntlet in this set, which is what I alluded to at the beginning of this video. So really cool there. And you'll see that 15 points seems to be at a reduced cost, like it gives it to him for a reducer. So that's pretty cool there. His first trait is called the Gems. They want to be together. Barrier is free, so that's really cool, but only to generate 1 marker. That's still really powerful. 1 square barrier for free is still super strong. Then it's Captain America can't be healed and takes a maximum of 1 damage from an attack. So that also is super strong. So what that means is he has invincible on his first couple clicks. So if, like, let's say they were able to deal him after, you know, the reducer and all that, they were going to deal him 3 damage. He'd only take 1. Same thing when he gets to the end of his dial and he has defend. He's still only taking 1. So that's just super powerful there. Almost wish they would have just left reducers off at the front and given them like super senses or something like that, but still really cool. Then his other special on his attack is called Pushing Planets Away. Knockback. When Captain America knocks a character back, add 10 to the amount of knockback. So that's really cool there. That means that anytime he hits something, he has the potential to knock him back. Let's say he's dealing, 3 damage, knocks him back 3, and then that other 10 would be 13. So that's just crazy. You're able to knock characters back over half a board, which is amazing. 135 points is what he starts off at, unless you're adding the 15 for his trait, which point he'd be 150. Has the Avengers team ability, 6 range single target, 10 movement with sidestep, 11 attack with that special, 18 defense with invincibility, and 3 damage with range combat expert. Overall, this guy's pretty cool. I'm going to reserve judgment until we see all the different Infinity Gauntlets to say how good he is overall, because if you're just judging him based on his dial, he's good but not great. But I think when we see all the Infinity Gauntlets, he's going to look a lot better to us. And speaking of Infinity Gauntlets, we do get a look at one of them. This is number S009 in the set. It is a light object. It is indestructible. And its effect is free. Choose a standard power, then roll a d6, 5 or 6. You may choose an additional standard power. 1 or 2, deal this character 1 unavoidable damage. This character can use the chosen powers until your next turn. So no matter what happens with your d6 roll, you still get the power you chose, which is good. I mean, you're paying 30 points for this, so Obviously, you want it to be 100% reliable. But it's choose any pick a power. And then you have a 33% chance at picking a second power and a 33% chance of dealing 1 damage. Now, there are some characters where you're going to be able to heal. Some of the vampiric dials might be really good for this, where you take the click, but then you're also healing 1 from steel energy. So this is pretty cool. I definitely like this. You guys let me know in the comments below what your favorite figure was that was previewed from this group of previews. All of them look pretty good to me, but Taskmaster is definitely my boy. But let me know what you're hoping for out of this set and what your favorite figure was in this preview. That's all I have for you today. As always, please remember those only critical myths if you don't have probability control.